One of the most prominent directors of the decade, Christopher Nolan took only 10 years to jump from making short films and low-budget works to directing some of the biggest blockbusters ever made. Nolan's work began in 1997 with the short Doodlebug. A very surrealist short, it portrays a man going mad as he tries to kill a bug that has infested his home. When the bug is revealed, though, the audience is in for a surprise. Notice how the bug moves once it is finally cornered. This kind of unusual storytelling characterizes Nolan's movies. Nolan's first feature-length film was called Following, about a writer who follows random strangers for inspiration.
Anyone first. I mean, that was the whole point. Somebody at random. Somebody who didn't know who I was.
And then?
And then nothing. And when it stopped being random, that's when it started to go wrong.
The production was small, only a $6,000 budget, but it still received positive critical reviews. Nolan's next movie, Memento, was a mystery thriller. Leonard, an insurance investigator, has his life turned upside down one night. The blow damaged Leonard's mind. While he can remember everything before the attack, he is unable to form new memories. Leonard creates a system of photographs, notes, and tattoos to help remember important details, and ultimately track down his wife's killer. The story employs two timelines, one moving forward and one in reverse, which meet in the middle for one impressive twist, with plenty of loops and turns along the way.
Okay, so what am I doing? Oh, I'm chasing this guy. No, he's chasing me.
After Memento came Insomnia in 2002, a crime thriller starring Robin Williams and Al Pacino. The plot details a police officer trying to deal with guilt over his past while trying to track down a killer in an Alaskan town where the sun never sets. While Insomnia still received good reviews, it was Nolan's next movie that catapulted him to the front of popular culture. In 2005, Nolan had a chance to reboot the Batman movie franchise and delivered with flying colors. With his emphasis on realism and a dark, gritty tone, Nolan brought superhero movies into a new era.
Are you watching closely?
After redefining a genre, Nolan's next film was The Prestige, a story about a feud between two magicians. Featuring a science fiction twist and a love story on the side, the film again received critical acclaim. In fact, it is safe to assume from here forward that every movie opened to stellar positive reviews, especially Nolan's next work.
How about a magic trick?
This is the one movie everyone knows Christopher Nolan for. The Dark Knight, the follow-up to Batman Begins, continues and emphasizes the new dark atmosphere set by its predecessor. Starring Batman as a hero being pushed to the breaking point, the Joker as a criminal psychopath, and Harvey Dent as a man who loses everything dear to him, The Dark Knight set several new box office records, including being the highest-grossing movie ever for a time. In addition, the movie currently ranks as the 4th best movie ever made on the Internet Movie Database. How is Nolan going to follow up The Dark Knight? He dreamed a little bigger. Inception featured a thief who steals people's ideas while they sleep as he faces his biggest job yet. The film starred Leonardo DiCaprio, but also established Joseph Gordon-Levitt as a mainstream star. Here, after solidly proving himself as a blockbuster director, Nolan talks about making movies.
Because movies, I think, are one of the great ways in which you can open up a world for the audience and really take them someplace, take their minds someplace they might not otherwise go. I really want people to be entertained and invigorated by the movie. I want them to be able to just sit back and relax and enjoy the film. And then hopefully they'll find there's certain things or ideas about it that afterwards they might rattle around their brains, whatever.
2 years later, the Dark Knight trilogy was completed with The Dark Knight Rises. Christopher Nolan talks about his formula for success.
To be honest, we only go into a film if we know that we've got a story to tell, and we really felt like we needed to finish the story and put it together as one piece of work, one trilogy. And so we felt very strongly going into it that we had a story to tell, and that's the thing you really need.
As for remaking the Batman icons for the big screen,
you can't approach the icon head on. It's too daunting. It's more a question of, okay, who would this person be in real life, in our world, where we're trying to be a bit more grounded with things.
Now in 2014, the world waits for Nolan's next movie. A director who has reinvented comic book movies and wowed audiences time and again, Christopher Nolan will definitely impress the world this fall with Interstellar.